Hey everyone, welcome back. Crown Geek here. Now we all know that the USB drive are the most convenient way to save your data in file and transfer data from one device to another. But apart of this, there are many other things that you can do with the USB drive, and that's what I will be explaining in this video. And we'll be sharing 9 amazing things that you can do with your USB drive, whether it's an old pen drive or the new USB drive. So without any further delay, let's quickly get started. Okay, so let us start with number 9, where you can unlock a computer using the USB drive. So if you want to protect your computer from the unauthorized access, you can use the tool like Predator. After downloading and installing this tool, you will be asked to connect your USB in order to create a specific key that will be used to unlock your computer. So it will be very simple to use. Once you connect the USB, the computer will be unlocked. And once you eject the USB, the computer will be automatically locked. In this way, nobody else can access your computer without your permission. So if you have any free USB or any kind of old USB with the low storage, then I would recommend you to create this USB, utilize your old USB to unlock and lock your PC. Okay, now next on number 8, we have the portable application USB. So if you need to run a specific application on a computer without installing it, you can always create a portable version of that particular application on your USB flash drive. So this way what will happen, you will not have to install all kind of application or software on your device which take a lot of storage. And even if you have multiple devices at your home or your office and you don't want to install the same application on all the devices, simply make a portable USB of all those applications, and then on whichever computer you want to use it, simply connect that USB and you can start using those applications without installing it. One of the popular websites for this is the portableapp.com. You can come to their website. I've created a dedicated video on this topic, that how you have to create it and how you have to use it. So another amazing useful tool that you can create using your USB. Number 7, encrypt your USB to store the sensitive data. Now many of you might have the confidential, sensitive or some private data, and if you want to make it more secure and don't want to leave on the computer, then use your old USB drive to store these data and encrypt it using a tool like the TrueCrypt, which is a very popular tool. Now if you want to check all the detail, so you can come to their website and you can check here that how basically this works. Now exactly what you can do here, if you have any kind of personal data, if you have any kind of confidential information, any of your private pictures, videos, anything, and you feel that leaving on the computer is not safe, somebody can access it, somebody can hack it, then you can store all those data, all those videos, all those confidential information on that particular pen drive, USB, and then you can encrypt it using this free tool that will be helping you. And after that, only you can access those personal data and information by decrypting it, and nobody else can access it. So again, if you have any kind of old USB or any new USB, and if you're not taking a use of it, then at least create this encrypted USB to store your data. Okay, now next you can sync your files automatically. So if you have any important files on your computer, you can use tools such as SugarSync or SyncBackSC to automatically synchronize your file and copy them to USB. So syncing your file is rather useful since it allows you to automatically create backup of your work or a school project every time you connect your USB flash drive. Now let me explain you with a quick example here. Let's say if you are working on any kind of project at your home or your school or your office, and you want that there should be an automatically backup of that particular work, then you can simply create this kind of USB and you can connect it. And whatever work you will be doing, there will be an automatically backup of that particular file. You can check one of the popular tool by the name SugarSync that says automatically access and share your photos, videos and files in any folder. Alright, and if you scroll down, it will give you all the other information that how basically you can use it. And if you need a detailed video that is how you have to create this USB for the automatically backup, then let me know in the comment section. I will be creating a dedicated video on this topic. Okay, and now let's move with number 5, where you can create a password reset USB. So if you use a local account to access Windows 10, sometimes you might forget your Windows 10 password. I've already created a video on this topic that what you have to do if you lose your Windows 10 password. But if you want to avoid all of that, it's always good to have a password reset USB. Now probably this will not be applicable for Windows 11, but if you're using the Windows 10, you can search for the user account, and here on the left hand side you get to create a password reset disk. You can click on it, you can follow the instructions and create a password reset disk. So now what will happen once you create this, in future even if you forget your password, you can easily connect it and reset your password. Alright, now let's move with number 4 here, that is creating a Batocera gaming USB. So if you love gaming, then you can also create a plug and play gaming USB for free using this application called Batocera based on the Linux. And if you read about it, it says Batocera is an open source and completely free retro gaming distribution that can be copied to a USB stick or an SD card with the aim of turning any computer, nano computer into a gaming console during a game or permanently. Batocera does not require any modification on your computer. So again, if you are interested in gaming and if you have a USB, then you can convert into a gaming USB, simply connect it, plug in and start enjoying the gaming on your computer. Again, if you need a detailed video on this topic, that how you have to create it and how you have to use it, then you will have to let me know in the comment section, because creating a detailed video about each and every USB will take a long time and I cannot cover in this single video. So let me know in the comment section whichever dedicated video you need for the USB. Okay, now let's move with the number 3 here, that is creating the Windows or the Linux installation USB. And this is one of the most used USB by the user, because majority of the people create a Windows installation or the Linux installation USB. So what exactly you can do, if you are using Windows 7, if you're using Windows 10, and if you want to upgrade to the latest version, then you will have to create a Windows installation USB. For example, if you're using Windows 10 and you want to upgrade to Windows 11, then you can create a Windows installation USB that will be helping you to properly upgrade to the latest version of Windows 11. Not only this, there are many other things that you can do using the Windows installation USB, like you can repair your operating system in case if you're not able to log into your device. And so on. There can be some more useful things that you can do with the Windows installation USB or with the Linux installation USB. Okay, and now let's move with the number 2, where you can create the Hiren USB. Now I have created many videos on this topic, that why you should create the Hiren USB, that basically help you for multiple troubleshooting, like you can reset the password of your computer, you can do the data recovery, you can use the live operating system, you can manage the partition of your Windows, you can fix the corrupted files of Windows, and if there is any kind of Trojan attack, malware attack, then you can run the tool given by the Hiren to fix and remove all kind of malware and viruses from your PC. And so there are many other things that this USB provide you that you can use for the IT troubleshooting and fixing all kind of problem on your device. And if you need a detailed video about this tool, then I have already created a video on this topic. You can check that video, that how you have to create it and how you have to use it. Alright, and now let's move with number 1, that is creating the Ventoy USB. That is one of the most powerful USB. Now why I'm putting this on number 1? Because there are almost everything that you can do with the Ventoy USB. You can add multiple ISO like of Linux, Windows, Mac, Android. You can add the Hiren bootable USB. Even all the USB that I mentioned in this video, you can add in one single USB. So only one thing that you have to keep in mind here, for creating this USB, the Ventoy USB, you need a pen drive, you need a USB flash drive that should have enough space in size, that I would recommend you at least 32 GB. Because maximum ISO you will have in this USB, the maximum use you can take of it. Alright, so even you can add the Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 7, Android ISO, Linux ISO, Hiren, Tail, all kind of ISO you can create in one single USB. I've also created a video, a dedicated video on this topic. Go through it, check it out, and you will find it very useful. So that's all guys for today, and these were the best 9 uses of the USB that you can take, and you must have any of these USB with you if you have the multiple USB. Even if not, then I would recommend you go and buy some and create this kind of USB that will be surely helping you in the future for doing many kind of troubleshooting, for storing your data and keeping your computer safe. And if you really found the video useful, guys, make sure that you hit the like, subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.